Becoming a good driver involves far more than learning how to start a car, change gears, steer smoothly, or park correctly. While technical skill is important, it is only one part of a much larger picture. Driving is a complex responsibility that combines knowledge, awareness, emotional maturity, discipline, and respect for others. Every time a person sits behind the wheel, they assume control of a powerful machine capable of moving at high speeds and carrying human lives. The choices they make in that position affect not only themselves but also passengers, pedestrians, cyclists, and other motorists. For this reason, the qualities of a good driver extend deeply into character, habits, and values. One of the most fundamental qualities of a good driver is a strong sense of responsibility. Driving is often described as a privilege rather than a right, and this perspective is important. A responsible driver understands that with the freedom of mobility comes the duty to act carefully and lawfully. They obey traffic laws, respect speed limits, and ensure that they are properly licensed and insured. They do not drive under the influence of alcohol or drugs, nor do they operate a vehicle when excessively tired or unwell. Responsibility also includes wearing seat belts, ensuring that passengers are safely secured, and using child restraints when necessary. Authorities such as the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration consistently emphasize that responsible behaviors, including seat belt use and sober driving, significantly reduce fatalities and serious injuries. A good driver sees these measures not as inconveniences but as essential safeguards. Closely connected to responsibility is alertness. Roads are dynamic environments where conditions can change within seconds. A child may run into the street, traffic may come to an abrupt stop, or debris may fall from a vehicle ahead. Good drivers remain mentally present at all times. They do not allow their attention to drift, and they avoid distractions such as texting, scrolling through social media, eating, or adjusting entertainment systems while driving. Even brief lapses in attention can lead to severe consequences. The World Health Organization has repeatedly identified distracted driving as a major contributor to road traffic injuries worldwide. Alertness means scanning the road ahead, checking mirrors frequently, monitoring blind spots, and being aware of everything happening in the surrounding environment. Patience is another defining quality of a good driver. Traffic congestion, construction zones, slow-moving vehicles, and long waits at traffic signals are unavoidable aspects of modern transportation. These situations can be frustrating, but impatience often leads to risky behavior. Drivers who become irritated may speed, tailgate, change lanes aggressively, or ignore traffic signals. A patient driver, however, understands that arriving safely is more important than arriving quickly. They maintain safe distances, wait calmly for their turn, and accept minor delays as part of the journey. Patience reduces stress levels and creates a calmer, safer driving atmosphere. Emotional control strengthens patience and ensures that temporary feelings do not result in permanent consequences. Road rage incidents often begin with small misunderstandings or perceived slights, such as being cut off or honked at. If anger is allowed to escalate, it can lead to aggressive driving, confrontations, or even violence. A good driver practices self-control. They refuse to engage in hostile exchanges and focus instead on maintaining safety. Emotional stability enables rational decision-making and prevents dangerous overreactions. It also contributes to a more respectful and cooperative road culture. Knowledge of traffic laws and road signs is essential for safe driving. Traffic systems function effectively only when drivers understand and follow the rules. A good driver is familiar with speed regulations, right-of-way laws, lane markings, and warning signs. They know how to approach roundabouts, intersections, pedestrian crossings, and highway merges. This knowledge ensures predictability, which is crucial for preventing accidents. When drivers behave in expected ways, others can anticipate their actions and respond accordingly. Good drivers also take the initiative to learn new rules if they travel to different regions or countries, recognizing that traffic regulations may vary. However, knowledge alone is not enough. Defensive driving skills distinguish careful drivers from careless ones. Defensive driving involves anticipating potential hazards and preparing for mistakes made by others. Even if a driver obeys all rules, others on the road may not. A good driver maintains a safe following distance, adjusts speed according to weather and road conditions, and remains ready to react to unexpected events. During heavy rain, fog, or snow, they slow down and increase braking distance. They avoid lingering in blind spots and remain cautious around large vehicles that require more space to maneuver. Defensive driving reflects a proactive approach to safety, where the driver constantly evaluates risks and adjusts behavior accordingly. Sound judgment and decision-making are equally important. Driving requires countless decisions, from determining when to merge onto a highway to deciding whether it is safe to overtake another vehicle. Poor judgment can lead to serious accidents. For example, attempting to beat a yellow light or squeezing into a tight traffic gap may save a few seconds but dramatically increases danger. A good driver weighs the risks carefully and prioritizes safety over convenience. They understand that a cautious decision today may prevent tragedy tomorrow. Respect for other road users further defines a good driver. Roads are shared spaces used by people with varying levels of protection and vulnerability. Pedestrians and cyclists, for instance, are far more exposed than drivers inside enclosed vehicles. A respectful driver yields at crosswalks, provides ample space when passing cyclists, and uses signals to communicate intentions clearly. They allow others to merge and refrain from unnecessary horn use. Respect creates a cooperative environment in which drivers view each other not as competitors but as partners in a shared system. Physical and mental fitness significantly influence driving performance. Fatigue slows reaction time and reduces concentration, sometimes to a degree comparable to alcohol impairment. Illness, stress, and certain medications can also affect alertness and coordination. A good driver recognizes when they are not fit to drive and makes responsible decisions, such as postponing a trip or taking rest breaks during long journeys. Adequate sleep, hydration, and stress management contribute directly to safer driving. Vehicle maintenance awareness is another essential quality. Even the most skilled driver cannot compensate for mechanical failure. Regular inspection of brakes, tires, lights, steering, and fluid levels ensures that the vehicle operates safely. Worn-out tires, faulty brakes, or broken headlights can cause preventable accidents. A good driver schedules routine servicing and addresses problems promptly. Maintaining a vehicle is not only a matter of performance but also of responsibility toward others on the road. Consistency in safe habits reinforces all these qualities. Good driving is not situational, it is habitual. A driver who consistently signals before turning, checks mirrors before changing lanes, and obeys speed limits builds strong automatic behaviors. These habits reduce the likelihood of errors, especially under stress. Consistency means practicing safety even when roads appear empty or when enforcement seems unlikely. Adaptability is equally important. Road conditions, weather patterns, and traffic volumes change frequently. A good driver adjusts to these changes rather than rigidly following routine behavior. During storms, they reduce speed and use headlights appropriately. In urban areas with heavy pedestrian activity, they remain extra cautious. Adaptability reflects awareness and flexibility, qualities that are crucial in unpredictable environments. Communication plays a vital role in road safety. Driving involves constant nonverbal communication through signals, brake lights, lane positioning, and eye contact. A good driver signals intentions early and clearly, avoids sudden maneuvers, and ensures that their actions are predictable. Clear communication minimizes confusion and reduces collision risk. Balanced confidence is another valuable trait. Confidence allows a driver to make decisions smoothly without hesitation. However, overconfidence can lead to reckless behavior, while underconfidence can cause indecision. A good driver maintains equilibrium, trusting their skills while remaining aware of limitations. Time management contributes significantly to safe driving. Rushing often results in speeding and risky maneuvers. By planning ahead and allowing sufficient travel time, a driver reduces stress and avoids dangerous shortcuts. Continuous learning is also essential. As vehicle technologies evolve, drivers must understand new systems such as adaptive cruise control and automatic emergency braking. These tools enhance safety when used correctly but require understanding and responsible oversight. A good driver remains informed and open to improvement. Environmental awareness is increasingly relevant. Fuel-efficient driving habits, reduced idling, and proper maintenance help lower emissions and conserve resources. Responsible driving extends beyond immediate safety to long-term environmental impact. Courtesy strengthens community spirit on the road. Small gestures of kindness, such as allowing others to merge or acknowledging considerate actions, create a positive driving culture. Preparedness for emergencies further distinguishes good drivers. Knowing how to respond to breakdowns or accidents calmly and responsibly can prevent additional harm. Accountability ensures growth. When mistakes occur, a good driver acknowledges them and learns from the experience. Reflection transforms errors into opportunities for improvement. Foresight, leadership by example, distraction management, gratitude for mobility, resilience during challenging journeys, integrity in all actions, and deep respect for human life complete the portrait of a truly good driver. Agencies such as the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the World Health Organization continually stress that individual choices collectively shape global road safety outcomes. By embodying these qualities, drivers contribute to reducing accidents and protecting communities. Becoming a good driver is a goal that goes far beyond passing a driving test or obtaining a license. While learning the mechanics of steering, accelerating, braking, and parking is essential, true driving competence develops over time through discipline, awareness, and responsible habits. A good driver is not defined only by technical skill, but by attitude, decision-making, emotional control, and respect for others on the road. Developing these qualities requires commitment, practice, and continuous learning. The first step toward becoming a good driver is building a strong foundation of knowledge. This includes understanding traffic laws, road signs, lane markings, and right-of-way rules. Traffic systems are designed to create order and predictability, and knowing how they function allows you to participate safely. Study your local driving manual carefully and make sure you understand not just what the rules are, but why they exist. Organizations such as the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration regularly emphasize that understanding and following traffic laws significantly reduces accidents and fatalities. When you view traffic rules as protective measures rather than restrictions, you begin developing the mindset of a responsible driver. Once you understand the rules, the next important step is mastering basic vehicle control. Before driving in busy traffic, you should feel comfortable handling the car in low-risk environments such as empty parking lots or quiet streets. Practice smooth acceleration and braking. Learn how to steer steadily without sudden movements. Get used to judging distances when parking or reversing. Good vehicle control creates confidence, and confidence reduces panic in challenging situations. When you know how your vehicle responds, you are better prepared to react appropriately on the road. Another crucial element in becoming a good driver is developing strong observation skills. Driving is not just about looking ahead, it is about constantly scanning your surroundings. Check your mirrors regularly, monitor blind spots, and stay aware of vehicles, pedestrians, cyclists, and road conditions. Anticipation is a key part of safe driving. Instead of reacting only when a problem appears, try to predict potential hazards before they fully develop. For example, if you see a ball rolling into the street, anticipate that a child may follow. The World Health Organization has highlighted that lack of attention is one of the leading causes of road injuries worldwide. By sharpening your awareness, you significantly reduce your risk of collisions. Avoiding distractions is equally important. Modern vehicles often contain entertainment systems, navigation screens, and smartphone connectivity features that can divide attention. To become a good driver, you must prioritize focus. Set your navigation route before starting your trip. Keep your phone out of reach or on silent mode. Avoid texting, scrolling, or making unnecessary calls while driving. Even a few seconds of distraction can lead to serious consequences. A disciplined driver understands that no message or notification is worth risking a life. Patience is another quality you must intentionally cultivate. Roads are shared spaces, and not everyone drives at the same speed or skill level. Traffic jams, slow drivers, construction zones, and unexpected delays are common experiences. Impatience can lead to aggressive behaviors such as tailgating, speeding, or weaving between lanes. These actions increase risk for everyone. Becoming a good driver means accepting that delays are sometimes unavoidable. Leave early enough to reach your destination without rushing. When you remove time pressure, you reduce stress and improve your decision-making. Emotional control is closely connected to patience. Road rage incidents often begin with small frustrations. If another driver cuts you off or fails to signal, your reaction matters. Instead of responding with anger or aggression, focus on maintaining safety. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that reacting emotionally can escalate the situation. A calm driver makes rational decisions, even under stress. Learning to manage your emotions behind the wheel is a major step toward becoming truly skilled and responsible. Defensive driving is a skill that separates average drivers from good ones. Defensive driving means preparing for mistakes made by others. Even if you follow every rule, other drivers may not. Maintain a safe following distance to allow adequate stopping time. Adjust your speed in poor weather conditions such as rain, fog, or snow. Be cautious at intersections, where many accidents occur. Avoid lingering in blind spots of larger vehicles. By staying alert and prepared, you create a protective buffer around your vehicle. Weather adaptability is another important aspect of becoming a good driver. Driving conditions can change quickly, and different environments require different techniques. In heavy rain, reduce speed and increase following distance to prevent hydroplaning. In fog, use low-beam headlights and slow down to improve visibility. On icy roads, accelerate and brake gently to avoid skidding. Adaptability demonstrates awareness and flexibility, which are essential qualities for safe driving. Time management plays a surprisingly important role in driving behavior. Many accidents occur because drivers are in a hurry. Rushing increases the likelihood of speeding, risky overtaking, and ignoring traffic signals. Plan your trips carefully and allow extra time for traffic or unexpected delays. When you manage your schedule well, you reduce pressure and create a calmer driving experience. Vehicle maintenance is another key responsibility. Becoming a good driver includes taking care of your car. Regularly check tire pressure, brakes, lights, and fluid levels. Ensure that your windshield wipers are functioning properly and that your mirrors are correctly adjusted. Mechanical failures can lead to accidents, and many are preventable with routine maintenance. A well-maintained vehicle responds more reliably in emergencies and provides better overall safety. Confidence balanced with humility is essential. Confidence allows you to make decisions smoothly, such as merging onto a highway or navigating a busy intersection. However, overconfidence can lead to risky behavior, while a lack of confidence can cause hesitation. Strive for a balanced mindset. Recognize your strengths, but also acknowledge areas where you can improve. Continue practicing and learning, even after you have gained experience. Continuous learning is a lifelong aspect of becoming a good driver. Traffic laws may change, and new vehicle technologies are introduced regularly. Many modern cars include advanced driver assistance systems such as lane departure warnings and automatic emergency braking. While these features enhance safety, they are not substitutes for attention and responsibility. Learn how to use them properly, but remain fully engaged in driving at all times. Respect for other road users is fundamental. Pedestrians, cyclists, motorcyclists, and truck drivers each have unique vulnerabilities and needs. Yield at crosswalks, provide adequate space when passing cyclists, and understand that large trucks require longer stopping distances. Showing respect promotes cooperation and reduces hostility on the road. Courtesy, such as allowing someone to merge or signaling clearly, contributes to a safer driving culture. Physical and mental fitness also influence driving ability. Avoid driving when extremely tired, ill, or under the influence of medication that impairs alertness. Fatigue slows reaction time and impairs judgment. If you are on a long trip, take breaks to rest and refresh your focus. Staying healthy supports safer driving performance. Preparedness for emergencies is another important step. Know what to do in case of a breakdown or accident. Keep essential items such as a spare tire, emergency contact numbers, and warning triangles in your vehicle. Understanding basic first aid can also be beneficial. Calm and informed responses during emergencies can prevent situations from worsening. Reflection and accountability contribute to improvement. If you make a mistake, analyze what happened and consider how to avoid repeating it. Everyone makes occasional errors, but growth comes from learning. Honest self-assessment helps you refine your skills and strengthen your habits. Finally, remember that becoming a good driver is an ongoing journey rather than a final achievement. Each time you drive, you have an opportunity to practice responsibility, patience, and awareness. Agencies like the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the World Health Organization continually highlight the global impact of road safety choices. By committing to safe behaviors consistently, you contribute to reducing accidents and protecting lives. Becoming a good driver requires more than technical skill. It demands knowledge of traffic laws, strong observation skills, emotional control, patience, defensive driving techniques, adaptability, time management, vehicle maintenance, respect for others, continuous learning, and personal accountability. It involves cultivating habits that prioritize safety over speed and responsibility over convenience. With practice, discipline, and commitment, anyone can develop the qualities of a good driver. Safe driving is not only about reaching your destination, it is about ensuring that everyone else on the road reaches theirs as well. In conclusion, the qualities of a good driver form a comprehensive framework of responsibility, awareness, discipline, empathy, knowledge, adaptability, and integrity. Good driving is not merely a mechanical task but a moral and social responsibility. Each journey presents an opportunity to demonstrate care for oneself and for others. When drivers consistently cultivate these qualities, roads become safer, communities become stronger, and the act of driving becomes not just a means of transportation but a reflection of character and respect for human life. Thank you for watching this video.